morning everyone. Myself Dr. Rashmi Gupta, guest lecturer, Computer Science Department, Pandit Sundarlal Sarma Open University. Today I am giving the presentation on C++ programming environment. In this presentation, we will discuss the complete setup required to compile, write, execute, debug, and maintain the C++ program. Actually, C++ consists of the three parts: a program development environment, the language, the C++ standard library. Let us begin with the basic foundation and required for the hardware. In this slide, we will going to discuss about the various requirement or various the hardware requirement for the C++ program. C++ program runs on the physical hardware. The hardware includes CPU, memory, storage, and input-output device. CPU is used to execute and compile the machine instruction. Memory it stores the program code and variables during the program execution. And if we talk about the storage, that is hard disk drive and solid state drive, it stores source files and executable files. And in input output devices, the various devices include the keyboard, mouse, monitor, printer. Actually, without hardware, software cannot run. Now let us the role of the operating system in running the C++ in program. Now operating system. Let me first discuss what is operating system. Operating system is important part for running any software and it acts as a bridge between hardware and the software. It provides an interface between the user and the hardware. And generally, if we are talking about the commonly used operating systems are Microsoft Windows, Linux, Mac operating system. Now let me discuss the role of the operating system. Actually, operating system manage memory and process. It also handles the file input output. It also loads and runs the executable program. These are the various roles of the operating system. Now let us move to various C++ language tools. If we are talking about the C++ language tool, actually these tools transform the human readable C++ code into the machine executable code from text editor and compilers to the linkers and loader. Actually the C++, we can say that C++ uses the several tools to convert the source code into the machine language. And this includes the text editors, preprocessors, compiler, linkers, loader. All these tools work together to make and execute the program completely. Now let me discuss the 6 phases of C++ program execution. Or we can say that C++ program passes through 6 phases. What are these phases? Let's see. These phases include editing, pre-processing, compilation, linking, loading, and execution. Each phase transforms the code step by step into a running program. These steps convert the human readable source code into the machine executable instruction. Convert into and writing the code, expanded macros, translating the object code, combining libraries, placing it in the memory and running it on the CPU. These are the various phases and let me discuss the working of each and every phases in deeply. First, editing. In this phase, the programmers write the code using a text editor or IDE. What is IDE? Let me discuss in next slide. IDE is Integrated Development Environment. Turbo C++ provides a powerful environment called IDE. The IDE provides an editor window where you can create the source code of the program. C++ source code file names often end with the .cpp extension. Example of the tools are Notepad, Turbo C++, Code Block, etc. These are the various tools which are required to editing or to write the program in C++. Now in next slide, we will discuss what is pre-processing. Actually, in pre-processing, in the next phase, pre-processing program is executed automatically before the compiler translation phase begins. That means we can say that first pre-processing happen, then after the compilation will begins. The C++ preprocessors follows the instruction called preprocessors directives, which indicates the certain manipulations are to be performed on the programs before compilation. The preprocessor expands the macro expansion, that is used with the hash define, comment removal, that means it strips all the comment from the source. Third, header inclusions, it insert the contents of hash include files. Conditional compilation handles the hash if definition, hash if and definition blocks. Now in this slide, we will discuss the compilation. After pre-processing, the compiler will start. The compiler translates the C++ program into the machine language tools, that is also referred as object code, or we can say that .obj. It also checks the programs for error. Both syntax and semantics types of error are detected here. And in linking phase, it is necessary because an executable files or programs almost always consist of more than one object. So linking combines these object file into the single executable file or .exe files. That means the object code produced by the C++ compiler is linked with the object code of various libraries, functions of the data. Those are used in the C++ program. And this is used to produce an executable files. If the program is compiled and linked correctly, that means then executable file is produced with .exe extension name. Types of linking are static linking and dynamic linking. So in this slide, we will see that after compilation and linking, we got an .exe file. Now in loading phase, the loader transfers the executable into the RAM and allocates the memory and prepare for the extension. That means in easy sentence we can say that loaders loads the .exe file. And in execution, the program, whatever the .exe file the loaders load, it execute that files. The program start running from the main function. The CPU execute instructions one by one and output is displayed on the screen. So let me quick revise all the phases in one shot. Editing, it is used for writing source code. Pre-processing, it handles the directives. Compilation, it is used for error checking and generating the object code. Linking, combining the libraries into executable. Loading, it loads the program, and execution, it executes the program, that is it executes the .exe program. Now we move the different language tools in C++. So what is IDE? Here let me discuss what is IDE, Integrated Development Environment. An IDE combines all the tools in one software. Popular IDE are Microsoft Visual Studio, Code Block, Dev C++, etc. And its features includes code editor, compiler integration, debugger, and build the automation program. Actually, the IDE makes the program easier and softer. Now, what is the work of debugger in C++ program? A debugger in a C++ is a software tool used by the developers to find and fix the bugs in the programs by providing the interactive control and insight into the program's execution. It offers the powerful features that make the process more efficient than traditional print statement. Example of debugger is GNU debugger. It is a powerful command line driven programs or debugger that works with the compiler like GCC or G++ and C language also. It is widely used in Linux and other Linux systems. Other example of debugger are Visual Studio Debugger, etc. Now let me discuss what are the various features of debugger. First is the breakpoint. It pauses execution at a specific line. Second, the step execution. It runs the code line by line. Third is watch variable, monitor variables values in real time. Fourth is call stack, trace the function call history. That whatever the history of running the program, it just track all things. Actually, the debugging improves the program reliability. Now, let me discuss the C++ standard library. The C++ standard library is a rich collection of the classes, functions and the constant which are written in the core language and is standardized by the ISO C++ committee. It provides the classes, functions, template, algorithms. It provides a wide range of the facilities that are used in a standard C++. The C++ standard library also incorporates the most headers of the ISO C++ standard ending with .h. But their use was limited. Now limited, we can say that it is not used in today's. Features of the C++ language. C++ standard library. Actually, the C++ library declared with the standard namespace. Now, what is the structure of the C++ standard library? The main component are input-output libraries that includes the IO stream, F stream. It is a stream-based input-output output and file handling. Second is the container. Container is, we will discuss the container in next slides in deeply. But for that time, we just remember in container, we include the sequence associative unordered container for data storage. In third, algorithms and iterators. Algorithms include the sort, find, count, reverse, binary search, and utility and support string, maths, time, function utilities, etc. Now, what is input, output, and standard string libraries? Input, output and string libraries. In IO stream, that is used for stream input and output. It includes the cin, that is used for standard input, cout, standard output, cerr, that is used for error output, fstream, that is used for file input and output. Here we use the if stream, of stream and f stream, that is used for input file stream, or we can say that output file stream. Both read and write, that is used f stream. Third is the string class, that is used for all the string classes. It is a dynamic size with each member function. It includes length, substring, append, find. Math library, that means if we include any or do any type of the calculations, we use the different functions like square root, sqrt, power function, log function, sine function and cos function. Now container. What is container? In C++, container is an object used to store and manage a collection of other objects. These containers are a part of the standard template library and are implemented as a class template. It providing a type-safe and efficient way to organize the data using underlying data structures. Example are vector, that is used for dynamic array, list, doubly linked list, dq, double indent queue. These all are concept of data structures. Set, multiset, unique duplicate, map, that is used for key value pairs, unordered set and or map, That is, it uses the hash based fast access. Now, algorithms and utilities libraries. In algorithm, we already see that in algorithm we use the function sort, find, count, reverse, binary search, and utility in we use the pair swap. Chrono is one of the chrono is used for finding the date and time, system clock, duration, time point, etc. These all available tools provides the performance code quality, or we can say that it improves the performance and code quality. Now, what is the advantage of C++ library? We see the different libraries are available in C++ so that we can make the program efficient and more better. If we are talking about the advantage, first it saves the development time because ready to use component eliminate the need to write everything from scratch. Platform independent, it's available on all ISO compliant compilers across Windows, Linux, Mac operating system. It is efficient and reliable because it encourages the reusability and improve the program readability. Now the key takeaway. Let us conclude my presentation. First we discuss the C++ environment. C++ programming environment includes the hardware, operating systems and tools working together. Second, in the next slide we will discuss the 6 phases of pipeline. In this phases, it includes the edit, pre-process, compile, link, load and execute. Next, we discuss the different powerful tools for C++. It includes the IDE, that is Integrated Development Environment, compiler, debugger, streamline development, reach standard library, that is input output standard, input output, containers, algorithms, utilities, all built in. Thank you so much.